Right, first live in a week or two. Probably feels longer than what it is. I've had the flu, so yeah, it's a lovely sunny Saturday morning. I slept, so that's good. Been awake since early, but we can't have it all, so at least it's a nice day. Right, I'm going to get started with Aries. I'm going to do a 9-card spread. I'll get 3 cards for how you're feeling, 3 cards for how your person's feeling, and 3 cards for the outcome. I'll clarify why they feel the way that they feel, get messages from them, and I'll get you some advice from Spirit. I am using the Strange World Tarot deck, which I'm absolutely loving, and I may, if I need clarification, use the Slavic Folklore deck, okay? I've been burning sage. It smelled really good. I felt really zen. I had to avoid burning anything because my throat and my chest has been so bad. So that was nice to do that today. It really relaxed me. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aries' highest good. How is Aries feeling in this final week of February 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in, please? 3 cards for how Aries feeling. You can hear the birds singing away. Does anyone know what bird it is? It's like peep, 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 peep. It does my head in, but not today because the sun's out, the birds are singing, and we've had some terrible overcast weeks, absolutely awful. And when you're fluey and then the weather's like that, it's just dreadful, isn't it? Okay, so we've got, what is that? The 9 of Pentacles. Let's turn it the right way up. So the 9 of Pentacles is about being self-sufficient. Pentacles are money. Oh, my friend Kate's just replied just as soon as I've gone live. I've invited her to a pottery session, so I want to see if she's up for it, because I've been talking about this for about 4 months. Sorry guys, back to the reading. Now this person, yeah, with this card, it's about being self-sufficient and being able to pay for yourself. It's a very single energy. Like, you're single, you've got it all, you don't need anyone. Now that's reversed. So I think you're hankering after a relationship. I think that's how you're feeling at the moment. Whoops. 2 more for Aries. How is Aries feeling in this final week of February? So we've got a combination. Look at all these pentacles. Like, I like to read from the back. It makes more sense to me. The 3 of Pentacles reversed. Now, how beautiful are these cards? The 3 of Pentacles upright is a card of cooperation, community, teamwork, coming together, collaboration. That's reversed at the moment, but it's in combination with the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is when something's like all in our head. It's this perception that we're stuck, that there's no way out. So that's getting interesting, that combination. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Like, the Queen of Pentacles upright. Oh, I love these cards. I love them. Look at her crown. Wow. So she's an excellent provider when she's upright. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very much aware of her responsibilities. She shares her money out, you know, for those that she's responsible for, whether that's elderly parents or children who are young or grown, brothers and sisters in need, anybody, you know, that needs help. She's also a big fan of gifting, okay? So often with earth energy, we very much ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, and that translates into our environment, our material world. So we like to make a beautiful home, and we like to spend money on, you know, if it was the animal kingdom, you'd have the best nest. It's that kind of like, we want a beautiful, inspiring, creative, comfortable home, you know, where everyone's welcome. So the Queen of Pentacles, with that being reversed, it's like in your head at the moment, Aries, you feel such a lack of collaboration, like you're having to do it all yourself, and you're really in your head about this. You know, I think you feel like you're destined, whether you're male or female, to just be alone and do everything alone, as the Emperor does. The major arcana for you is the Emperor. So it's this sense of having to be in charge of the empire solo. Maybe you're looking for someone who is able to support you with making a beautiful home, to support you with remembering everyone's birthdays and, you know, the creative aspect. If you're having to be quite serious and be an emperor, you might want someone in your life who's got taste, who's got a vision, who's got, you know, some experience of colour and texture and shape, and, you know, they inject some life into the sort of business end, the business end of things. Inject life into the business end of things. What am I saying? And you know what I mean? Like, you want creativity, you want a visionary, you want someone who brings like maybe the qualities that you're lacking. Complementary energies, yeah. When you have certain qualities and then you meet someone that has very different qualities, there's some overlap, but together you sort of complete each other, and it's that makes more sense, doesn't it? You complete each other. Yeah, so I think this is what you're looking for. I don't think that you are wanting to do everything alone. Let's get one more. We've got the, what is this? Let's turn it the right way up. Is it the Four of Wands? I'm like, I'm looking at the candles, I'm looking at the cats, I'm like, what is it that I'm meant to be counting here? And then I see there's like 4 wands superimposed over that cat there. I think it's the Four of Wands. See, that's the Four of Wands is stability. 4 is a number of stability. Wands are, the Four of Wands is, you know, in the traditional tarot deck, it's a public relationship, a union, a marriage, a household. It's a relationship that everybody knows about, everybody supports, everybody celebrates, everybody is very much aware that these two people are together, that they share a home, that they're married. So we don't have that at the moment, you know, and it's an area of your life that is really at the forefront of your mind at the moment. So let's go on to the one you're either thinking about or dealing with currently or hoping to manifest in. Three cards for the one that Aries is thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in, please. How are they feeling in this final week of February? So let's try and figure out what's going on. Wow, look at that card. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Right, so the Wheel of Fortune, when it's upright... Oh, look at this card. There's so much to take in on here. That is so bizarre. This is the Strange World Tarot deck. Let me just wipe the lens. It's not too clear, that, is it? It looks really like agricultural. It makes me think of Salvador Dali, you know, where they have like, he's got that painting of his mother and father, and it's like really agricultural because it's in like Catalan in Spain. And there's like a plough, and the mother and father are stood, they look like peasants in the field. There's so much work has gone into this, the designs, the illustrations on these tarot decks. That's so weird. It's like the head of the beast has been detached. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune has the 4 fixed signs on, so Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius and Taurus. Fixed signs feel uncomfortable with change. They may still actively drive it because they realise that change is necessary and change is inevitable. But sometimes we reject change, okay? And when the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, which it is for your person, doesn't matter what sign they are, they could be rejecting change, they're refusing to change. So what happens is, when the wheel's upright, you're due some good karma because you've been making an effort and you've been working on yourself and trying to do the right thing. When the wheel is reversed, you're experiencing bad luck, you're trapped in a karmic cycle because you refuse to change. And this is what this person, whether you are aware of them or there's someone that you are manifesting in, they're making poor decisions and it's keeping them stuck, okay, repeating the same cycle. So that's what your person, either they're on your mind or you may not be aware of anyone at the moment in your life. But when they're stuck in a karmic cycle, they've got lessons to learn, so they may not come in for a while yet. Let's see what else comes out, because that's just the first card in their reading. As we get more cards, they may be further through this. Another card for Aries' person, please. I'm so glad my voice is getting better. I use my voice in both my jobs and it's like, it's the only thing that I can't get ill. The Ace of Swords reversed. So they're stuck in a karmic cycle because they're not actually revealing their true feelings. They're not communicating their true feelings. Whether that be through displays of affection or honest conversation. Oh, I love the artwork here. I'm going to do some painting this week. See, the water is feelings and emotions, but the main aspect of this card is this sword. Swords are all about communication. They're all about thoughts, feelings. So when we don't share how we're feeling, we hold secrets, okay? And that can make you go crazy when you hold secrets about how you truly feel. You don't tell someone. It can also make other people feel like they're going crazy because they can't connect with you. They can't understand where you're at and what's going on. So this person is adverse to opening up. That's why they're stuck in this karmic cycle. Let's get one more for them. That's interesting the way that spun round. Oh, how creepy is that? That looks so weird. It looks like one of those Venetian masks, doesn't it? So it's landed upright. It's the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is about coming up against many challenges and still continuing. You know, we're almost at 10. We almost can't take any more, but we're going to keep on going. I wondered if that was a bird, but it looks like a walking stick, doesn't it? And this person looks very old with this big beard. They look like an emu as well, because it looks like feathers as well as hair. It's so strange. He's got a top hat on. What a strange character. And then what's that hanging down from there? Looks like a ring, doesn't it? Oh, how creepy. Looks like he's got a wand. Or is that supposed to be his bony hand? Ooh, strange world tarot. What a mind bender. You know how strange that is? It looks like a flamingo because he's stood in the water. It's got these like stick legs. How bizarre. Looks like a mere, doesn't it? Like a lake or a mere or a swamp or something. Yeah, this person, like they're experiencing, look, there's like images inside the sticks as well. That's so weird. This person's experiencing a lot of trials and tribulations, yet they're prepared to continue like this. So it's a burden to them to keep secrets and to not speak about how they're feeling. Let's get 3 for the outcome. And this is just the outcome for this week in February, this final week in February. I'm gutted, you know, I've got really nice Chinese New Year decorations, and because I've been unwell and had a lot of pressure in work, and you know, it's gone by like Chinese New Year's already happened. I googled the dates of it because I know it's in February and we've already missed it, so apologies. And happy Chinese New Year to anyone who celebrates it. Right, we've got the Temperance reversed and the Eight of Wands reversed. So the Eight of Wands upright, oh, I love these cards, is fast action, progress, fast communication. And that's reversed. And the Temperance is the major for Sagittarius. Oh, how beautiful is that? It's about being relaxed, being at one with your feelings, being calm. She looks like she's having a nice tea, doesn't she? Like a nice chamomile tea or something. It's about managing your emotions and communicating effectively. This, unfortunately, is not going to happen because this person is not comfortable with their emotions, therefore they do not communicate them. They don't want anyone to know. Okay, so they could be someone who has to have a veneer of like they're just dealing with everything because of their position in work, or because they just are not comfortable sharing their emotions, and that's just the way they've been brought up. I don't think that you and this person are in each other's lives because they're not showing up as a king or a queen. But let's get 2 more for the outcome. It could be a Sagittarius, but they don't have to be because we've got the major for Sagittarius there. This looks weird. What's this? The Three of Cups reversed. Right, the Three of Cups. Oh, how creepy is that? This is the Strange World Tarot deck. See, the Three of Cups is about community. It's coming together. It's celebrating. It can be teams in work. It can be your wider family community, you know, like extended family. It can be friends, people in general, groups of people. Could be part of a club that you're in. But it can also be a third party dynamic. Okay, so instead of having two people, there's three, and three is a crowd when it comes to love. So it can speak about third parties, and that's reversed. So perhaps this person is not ready because they are dealing with people who are unavailable, and this is a very unhealthy, it's a subconscious thing that people do. They get involved with people who they know aren't actually emotionally available because, well, sometimes we consciously do it. Sometimes we choose to do that because we're like, well, I just want to, like, you know, I'm not emotionally available right now, so I don't really care. Or I believe this person is special to me, so I choose them, even though they've explained to me that they're available to others as well. Or I'm aware this person's dealing with someone, however, we have a special connection, I want to explore it, and they wouldn't be, you know, trying to be involved with me if they were truly happy where they are now. So I'm just, life's weird and there's grey area, I'm going to go with it. Okay, so sometimes we do consciously choose that. Sometimes, though, we subconsciously are attracted to it because we're avoiding commitment because we're not ready. Okay, we've had some sort of heartbreak, some sort of pain, or we don't feel that we're good enough. So something about this person's behaviour is they're going towards people who are emotionally unavailable at the moment, and that's just where they're at, and that's okay. We're all learning our lessons all of the time. Sometimes we have to repeat those lessons because we haven't evolved, we haven't done that shadow work and come out of that behaviour. Let's get one more for the outcome. So there may be someone in your life, Aries, that you're aware of, but you know that they're like screwing around with people who are, doesn't have to be people, could be one person, could be the same person that they keep having a new cycle with, who's not available, you know, or you may not be aware of this person at all. They may not be in your vicinity. Right, we've got the Seven of Wands reversed. See, the Seven of Wands upright. Oh my god, how creepy is that? It looks like their face is getting sucked into that wand. That's so weird. Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands is about being competitive. It's about having the advantage, taking the high ground. If you were going for promotion, you know, it's you against all the other people and feeling like you're going to win. Believing that you're going to win, like having the courage to put your name in the hat, you know, and try out for it. So it's the same with love. It's being competitive with others, wanting to win. Now that was reversed, so this person feels at a disadvantage, they don't feel good. It's very clear that this person does not feel high self-esteem, and unfortunately when you continue being involved with people who are emotionally unavailable, it perpetuates that belief that you're not good enough to have, you know, someone fully, to have all of them. So they must do some shadow work to break out of this cycle of behaviour, because that certainly is not true. But you won't, until you stop making yourself available to people who are emotionally unavailable, you're creating, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, you're creating a situation where you're getting perpetually left behind, you know. And it doesn't mean they're going off into the sunset with anyone else, but they're not living their life the way that they should do. They're not doing the right thing. They're not. So you if you're this person and the one that they're getting involved with, or ones that they're getting involved with, it's unhealthy behaviour. Now, there's a reason this person's showing up in your energy. So either someone's been stringing you along and it's got nowhere, or there's someone that's going to evolve and then they're going to come in for you. So let's get a timing. Why is this person showing up in Aries reading? Whether they're going to come into Aries' life? There's so many ones there. They could be a fire sign. And look, we've got that major for Sagittarius, which is fire. Sagittarians are the archer, so they are free. They do not like to be trapped. They enjoy the spirit of adventure, the spirit of the chase. You know, they may be attracted to people for what they look like, or the fact that it's a challenge, the fact that it would mean that they don't have to commit. Okay, so I'm getting that vibe really from the cards that they've got on their side. So this person will come into your life in wintertime, and I knew it wouldn't be anytime soon, because look at, you know, the shadow work that needs to be done by this person for them to be ready for you. Now, a fire sign could be a good match for you, but you don't want one that's not ready to settle down, okay? Because your whole energy is, I want someone who's ready to settle down. This person is going through it this year, and they're going to they're going to get to the 10 of Wands, and they're going to complete this cycle, and hopefully they'll turn over their leaf, okay, and they'll change their mind. Let's find out who they've been dealing with. Why has this person got the Wheel of Fortune reversed? So I've just seen one that shouldn't be in there. Why is Aries this person the one that's going to come in for them in winter? Oh, look at that, gold digger. In it for what they can get, money hungry, self-serving. This person either goes out with other people for money, like in order to obtain money to give themselves stability because they don't believe that they can provide themselves with that, or they get involved with people who they know are just using them for the money. So let's get a clarifying love situations card. There's just some people walking past outside, if you can hear conversation. It's such a nice day. I can hear like people are just in a good mood. Prickly defences. What did I tell you? This person has got the defences up. Barriers caused by past hurts block you. Be patient. Right, so this person knows full well that previously they've been getting involved with people, and the people that are involving themselves with them are drawn to them for their money, and they don't want to admit that to anybody. Okay, so the reason this person may be coming into your life is maybe they've been through similar things to you, okay, and they're still doing the work. You don't want this person to come into your life unhealed. So that's why wintertime is when this person will be ready. Now I'm going to get you some, oh, I'll tell you what I'll use. Let's use the Lenormand deck. Why have they got the Ace of Swords reversed, please? Why the Ace of Swords reversed? Why Gold Digger? In it for what they can get, money hungry. Why do they keep picking people? The same kind of people. Garden, community, culture, teamwork. So they, look, that's so weird. That's the same card that we've got with the Three of Cups reversed down here. See, this person is not used to collaborating with others. They're used to having to do everything solo. Okay, so this is their lesson that they need to learn, is that collaboration is only possible with the right team, the right what do I want to say? The right combination of people, the right choice of person. Yeah. If you choose the wrong person to collaborate with, it's not just going to work, is it? It's going to fail because that person is not evolved. So you need to look for someone who's evolved. And that's what I think you have learned that lesson, but that's what this person's still learning. Okay. They're the wounded warrior because they keep doing it. They're the Wheel of Fortune reverse because they keep doing it. They keep attracting people who want them for the money. So this person's not ready for you now. They are going to be in winter. Let's get you some advice. Excuse me. Expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. So one of the reasons that love doesn't come to us straight away is because we're still finding out who we are. And it's possible that you've come out of a situation where someone was with you for money and you're in this much needed period of your life where you are by yourself and you might not have ever lived by yourself. And I don't mean that you don't have children, but I mean that you could have only ever been with people that use you for money or one person that uses you for money. You may have never lived as a single parent for a long amount of time. Some people are never out of relationships, so they've only ever had one relationship, one connection, so that's all they know. And it's important, it's vital, in fact, for all people to have significant periods of their life solo. And it's not about being single, it's about being solo. So you're not necessarily making yourself available to others. Even if you are, by default, the effect is the same. You get back to who you are. Okay? So you are getting back to who you are. This person needs time to get back to who they really are. And then you're going to find each other. Okay? Very important for all people to do that. You don't know who you are. Who you are shouldn't be defined by how another person has treated you. You need to explore all elements of yourself and you need to focus on what you do want from a partner and then you manifest it in. And I think you started to do that. I think you've been doing your homework, Aries, but this person is behind you by about 6 months, okay? Let's get you some advice. Advice for Aries, if this is resonating for an Aries out there. So they could be a Sagittarius, they don't have to be. Okay. Straight to the point, get out of your own way. With this one, I feel like it's about having that mindset of like anything is possible. There are billions of people in this world and you don't have to settle for any one of them. But there's people out there who are interesting, there's people out there who are dynamic, there's people out there who are very like-minded. I've got this theory that there's about 9 different types of people and I don't think there's any more than that. Because I've lived in all different countries around the world. Okay, and I'm 40 this year, so I've got life experience. The people I meet are just repetitions of one another. They are. And they can be from other countries, but you will meet people who are like-minded. There's plenty of people who you just don't get and they just don't get you. okay, and they're repeated over and around the world, but there are literally people who are from different religions, different cultures, different ethnicities, different, time zones, and they will have your way of thinking. You will be able to find someone who has been brought up a similar way to you, who thinks a similar way, and you'll just click, and it's going to be this person, but you want them after they've finished their karmic cycle, after they've had a period of being by themselves, and finding out and getting back to who they really are, and finding out and getting back to what they really want. But believe that it's possible, and believe that it's going to happen. Your main job right now, Aries, is to identify anyone that isn't good enough for you and just keep them well away from you, so you can allow this person to come in. Your other job is to say out loud the qualities you do want in a person, and I think you're doing a good job at it. Say it every day in the car. Spirit team, I know what qualities I want in a person. I want them to be reliable. I want them to be loving. I want them to be someone who's a good role model to young people. I want them to be someone who is creative, who has a high energy level. Whatever it is that you want in a partner, say it out loud to the universe, because the universe is bringing someone in that the one thing they're not going to be is a gold digger, okay? Because you've had that and they've had that. But you need to keep identifying and pushing away and defending yourself against people who do want to do that with you. And you also need to manifest and say out loud the qualities you do want in a person. And I promise you this will come in winter. Relax and know that it's going to happen and that it's totally possible, okay? I'm telling you, there's just the same kinds of people repeated over and over around the world. You can find people who are like-minded, who are on the same page as you, who are on the same book as you. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that, Aries. Take care. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, and I'll see you in the next one. We've all got our own set of angels, okay? They're near us all of the time, but they only know what you're looking for if you say it out loud, and they can only intervene if you ask them to. Okay, so it's important to do that. Because this person's showing up for you, I think you've started doing that already, so you are on the right track, Aries, 100%. Right, so we're going to move on to Taurus. Let's see what's coming in for you in the final week of February. I love the design on these cards. Oh man, I'm so run down. I'm a teacher and it's February half term. I've had the flu and it's like a struggle to do anything. Like I feel like my poor parents are so like fed up with me. It's like hard to just like stand or hard to just breathe at the moment. It's like I'm exhausted. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this final week of February 2025? With regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in, please. 3 cards for Taurus first of all. How is Taurus feeling? That's strange the way that came out. Right, so we've got the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is fast action, progress, and fast communication. I think you're ready to have a conversation if one should need to happen. I think you're open to conversation with someone new. I think you're open to conversation with someone from the past. I think you're ready for progress. Yeah, you're ready for change. Two more for Taurus. How is Taurus feeling? Right, what's this reversed? Right, the Four of Swords. I think you're very restless at the moment because the Four of Swords upright is someone who is taking much needed rest. I feel like you're like exhausted, you're drained, but you want progress, you're frustrated. If you need to get out and about, I think you're ready to do it, whether you got the energy to or not. You're just like, I need something going on. The Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so Taurus, you got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Now, the Knight of Pentacles upright is offering someone a date or asking someone out. I think you're avoiding doing that at the moment. I think you're not in the mood because you're just thinking, well, I wouldn't know who to pick, frankly. You know, like you could be feeling a bit... It's like you're frustrated, you're eager for change, you're ready for change, but you could be afraid to kind of pick, you know, to trust your own judgment at the moment. Let's get three for your person then, the one that's on your mind, or the one that you're currently dealing with, or the one that you're manifesting in. How are they feeling in this final week of February? Now, you're not showing up as a court card, so I don't think you're involved at the moment. We've got the Sun reversed, so the Sun card upright is... is someone who's like, you know, when you feel the sun on your face and you just feel happy and you feel contented. That's what the Sun card is. This person is discontented, they're unhappy, okay? They do not have the sun on their face. Let's get two more for how they're feeling. God, keep crushing the cards. Yeah, they're feeling a disadvantage with the Seven of Wands reversed. They feel like it's, you know, like they're at a loss. They don't feel like they would be successful to approach anyone right now. They feel like they haven't got what it takes. They feel like another person would, you know, be more attractive and offer that went towards you. It's making them feel down. Oh my God, we've got the Star card reversed. So the Star card upright is the Major for Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, or it could just be the energy of someone who lacks wish fulfillment. There's something this person really wants, and they're going to be unhappy until they have it, but they don't feel like they deserve it. They actually don't feel like they've got what it takes to have happiness, which is, that's really sad. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. Again, I don't think you're involved with this person because they're not showing up as a king or a queen, and neither are you. I'm not even getting any knights here, you know, so there's no emperor, there's no empress. You are not involved with this person, you are not in contact with this person, you may not be aware of anyone. If you are, you haven't spoken or dealt with this person for a very, very long time, and it never became a relationship. Right, now the Empress reversed has come out, okay? So the Empress reversed in combination with the Five of Cups reversed. So if we put them upright, how creepy is that? That's creepy, that card. This is the Strange World Tarot deck. Right, the Empress is all 4 queens. She's the highest status in the entire tarot deck. She's the same status as the Emperor. The Empress is the major arcana for Libra and for Taurus. She's the goddess of beauty. So she's ruled by love and beauty. She's abundant. She's pregnant with possibility. She can be literally pregnant. So whether you're male or female, you're very abundant with ideas, abundant in terms of finances, abundant in terms of love. She's the ultimate empath. She's the ultimate nurturer. You know, if you think about the fact that she would give birth to a baby and take care of it, if you think that she is made of all 4 queens, she's intelligent because she's the Queen of Swords. She's a fantastic communicator, writer, orator, speaker. She can think on her feet when it comes to communication, or she can think carefully and plan what she's going to say. She's the Queen of Cups, so she's an empath. She's calm. No matter what's thrown at her, she will not lose her temper. She's peaceful for people to be around, okay? She's the Queen of Wands, so she's got ideas, she's goal orientated, she's ambitious, she's passionate. With the, what have I missed out? The Queen of Pentacles, she's a fantastic provider. Okay, she can provide abundance, money, love from wherever she is and create a beautiful life for herself as many times over as she needs to. So the Empress, you know, could represent a Taurus, could represent you, could represent a Libra. You may have Libra in your chart somewhere, or this person could. They could have Taurus or Libra, but the Empress reversed with the Five of Cups reversed is the Five of Cups is grief, sadness, sorrow, regret, loss. This is the outcome, suggests like a real lack of abundance. Okay, a real lack of abundance, or losing the Empress and really regretting it. Let's see what other cards come out. This person could feel like they've lost they've lost the ability to use intelligence, to be patient, to be understanding, to be all of those qualities that an Empress is. Because they didn't want to feel that sense of loss, they didn't want to feel that sense of regret, they didn't want to feel that sense of sadness. And now, you know, they're the Star card reversed, the Sun reversed, so this person got a lack mentality in the outcome. They feel absolutely lacking. What else is in the outcome, please? You could feel, you know, like you're trying to recover from from the sense of loss also. It could be like a dual outcome. We've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about growth. See, this is a person in work clothes because they're trying to grow their abundance. They're trying to think about the future. They want to grow and expand. They want to add more skills, add more trades, take professional qualifications. They want to grow the business or start a business. It's all about the future and growth and expansion. Pentacles is money, time, and energy, and it's upright. So when it comes to cups, they're kind of being emptied out. When it comes to money, they're being stacked up. Coins are being stacked up. So there's a focus on financial stability. If the focus is on money, it makes sense. It stands to reason that the focus would be away from love. It would be away from, the future and hopes and dreams. This is like hard-hitting reality, isn't it? It's like I'm dealing with the 3D, I'm dealing with responsibilities, and I'm ambitious about it. Right, we've got the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So, yeah, there's a big money focus in the outcome. That was there, wasn't it? So what's this one? The Ten of Swords reverse. Someone is focused on their financial status to avoid the Ten of Swords, which is like, the Ten of Swords is like the ultimate sense of failure. So both you and this person could be focused on your wealth, your career, your future, security. We're in this state of I need to feel financially secure, because if I'm not, that will bring me the ultimate sadness. That would bring me the ultimate failure. Earth signs are very much proud of having security, having financial autonomy, having independence, being able to gift the people that they love. It's their love language is to gift. They want to create a beautiful surrounding for themselves. This is very much in the outcome. And with the Empress reverse, that could suggest that this person feels unable to produce, to create, to establish abundance. So both you and this person could have air and earth in their chart heavily. Now, we've got an Empress and a Queen. So with those both being in the outcome, you could both be in your feminine energy right now, which means neither of you is in pursuit of the other. Hence no contact or no meeting. So let's get a time in. Why is this person showing up in Taurus's reading? Is this person going to meet with Taurus at some point? When is that going to be? Distract yourself from the waiting game. So Spirit's unclear, because at the moment, with you both being in your feminine energy, no one's in pursuit of the other. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female. When you're in fight or flight mode and you're in a state of I need to get security, I need to get a hold on whatever's spinning out of control, or I need to feel success instead of failure, you're not thinking about love, you're not thinking about sex, you're not thinking about excitement. You could both be at a point where you don't have libido at the moment. So that's why we haven't got a timing on when this is going to come back together. It's just I need to focus on my 3D reality. Let's clarify the Sun reversed. Why is this person the one that's showing up in Taurus's reading, why have they got the sun reversed? Starting over, ending it and moving on, trying again, the X is back. They could be going through the end of a relationship or a marriage. They could be trying to revive a relationship or marriage. They could be upset over you if it hasn't worked out with you, and it's making them sad thinking about it. Why have we got the Star card reversed, please? A sneaky snake going behind your back, deceitful swindler. They could be an Aquarius. They could be someone who is lacking trust. They're someone who's sneaky themselves, and it causes them to distrust others. Okay, if you've ever met anyone who accuses you of the most random stuff, and you're like, what on earth, that's not even my character, they generally do that because they're not trustworthy. They know they've been up to stuff. So it's this like paranoia or dark side to this person's personality causes them to be very unhappy. Okay, they're not living their life how they should do to get happiness. I hope this is making sense. And when we don't live our life authentically, it causes us to sneak around. If we stay in something we're not happy in, it forces us to find a way to cope, you know, and find some happiness or some exhilaration or some excitement or some change. If we keep avoiding change in our kind of 3D reality, then we grab opportunities for doing the wrong thing as a sort of coping mechanism because we're not actually happy. And then that's why we've got this starting over card, because it's like, I'm going to try again with the person I'm not happy with. I'll just try again. I'll just keep on going. Or you start daydreaming about someone to have an affair with, or someone to, you know, some other life where you're not, yeah, it's like anything's preferable to what you're in. So that's going to cause you to be extremely unhappy. It's going to cause you to have a lack of wish fulfillment. It's going to cause you to mistrust others because you know you're not living your life how you would like to. Let's get some advice for Taurus then. I do believe that you're both focused on like material wealth. I think you're ready for change. I think you want change. I think you know you deserve change. This person doesn't feel that they deserve true happiness, so they stay in a situation they're not happy in. And they do sneaky things, okay? And it's all like very, very unhealthy. I'll tell you what I haven't done. Let's get clarification for those cards. Fluttering heart. Your passion leads you to the love you desire. They've possibly, who they've been like treating like a side piece, they actually love that person. So if you've hooked up with this person and they've gone back to their current person and they're having like, you know, a trying again in that marriage, they got involved with you because they actually have strong feelings for you. It's not just about fancying you. Their intuition has been leading them towards someone that would make them happy. They've recognised qualities in someone that would make them happy. Delicate balance, strike a balance between freedom and commitment. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Because they actually have probably confused themselves into like whether they like being non-committal and having affairs, or, refusing to settle down, it's causing a lack of balance in this person's life to do that, and they're desiring balance. So they need to find a way to find a connection from which, inside that connection, they feel free because it's right. You feel trapped by connections when you're in connections that aren't right for you. You feel lonely from within inside a relationship. So they need to, this person's lesson that they need to learn is that they can feel happy from within a relationship when it's the right relationship, when it's the right person, okay? At the moment, their experience of relationships is negative. They think that's what all relationships are, is feeling trapped. Okay, so they've had this like negative attitude towards commitment. Okay, let's get some advice for Taurus. Food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. Now, I know that when Taurus is unhappy, because I'm a Taurus, we can take food and we can use it as a way to, not every person obviously, but it's very common for people of any zodiac sign to abuse food. We think, I'm depressed, I'm going to eat ice cream. It's one of those laughable things that happens on sitcoms. When Chandler broke up with Janice, he sat eating a tub of ice cream. Sometimes we abuse food, don't we? So we need to reframe our thinking and drop some bad habits, and we need to nourish ourselves, and we need to really concentrate on only eating foods that are delicious but nourishing, and only eating the amount that we need, and being very, very thoughtful before we just lay into it. Being thoughtful about how many years it's taken to grow those spring onions, or like how many years it's taken for that salmon to grow, to then be caught, to then be prepared, to then be smoked. It's years of preparation, years of sunlight, years of fresh water, years of, do you know what I mean? So next time you have a meal, think carefully about how much life, how much care, how many hours, days of sun have been involved, all the microorganisms in that environment that fish has been in, or that farmer's field, and the farmer that's cultivated that, and the number of processes that have happened around it that are natural to create that, and see it as a bounty, see it as a feast. That's what I'm going to do today, because when you live in a place of gratitude, someone around the world could be living in a really diabolical situation, and we're at a point where we're taking stuff for granted, so we need to get mindful, and this is going to really help us to get that joy of life back. Okay, let's get one more advice. These cards are too soft. Right, there we go. First one. I have support. Okay, you are literally surrounded by people that just adore you. You have a really good network of people, whether that be colleagues, whether that be friends, acquaintances, people that you meet in the future. Okay, you're always going to be surrounded by people because you're a good person, Taurus. And Spirit's saying to focus on, again, this idea of abundance. You have nourishing food, you have the ability to go and buy nourishing food, you have beautiful support from loving people around you. So get connected with those people, okay? Spend time with those people and shift the focus away from whatever person you can't have to who you can enjoy and be around. And you're going to have a very different day. Okay. Let me just get one from the Lenormand deck because I forgot to do that. So why has this person got the star card reversed? The club reversed. Conflict, opposition and drama. Oh, that's creepy, isn't it? Reminds me of the Wookiee hole. If you've been to that cave called the Wookiee hole, oh, it's creepy. There's this natural rock formation sticking out the wall. And when I was about 9 years old, we were in there on a family trip, and the person doing the tour in this cave said it was pitch black. You could just see this bit of like stone sticking out, like it was the witch's nose. Oh my god, I ran out there crying my eyes out. It's one of my worst childhood memories. I would find that so silly as an adult, you know, I'd just be like, oh, whatever. But as a child, like your imagination's so active, it terrified me. And I ran out of that cave so fast and I was crying my eyes out. It was inconsolable. This person's trying to avoid, it reminds me of the Five of Wands, this one, the club. It's like they don't want arguments, they just want a quiet life, okay? But a quiet life is a miserable life to a lot of people. Yes, it's a bit of drama initially, but if you live your life authentically, you get more peace that way, don't you? Living as a sneaky snake brings drama, brings arguments, secrets coming out, being found out. They think they're having a quiet life, starting over and over with this person that it doesn't work with, that it's boring with, that it's unfulfilling with. They're just doing it 'cause it's quiet life, it's easy. But it's not easy, is it? It's hard in the end, mentally, emotionally. You're going against your intuition. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this reading, Taurus. Focus on abundance. Be that empress that you are. And know that you have love, support from within you. You're surrounded by it. Nature's providing its beautiful bounty for you on the daily. And live your life without regrets, okay? Because you live your life authentically, and that is the best way to be. You will always be okay in life. Things will always work themselves out if you live authentically, okay? And you follow your heart. Never apologise for that. Right, let's tidy up these cards and we will do Gemini. I'd say this person that's showing up in your reading, they've got a lot of work to be doing. They really, really need to evolve and try a different way of living their life. They're so afraid to be authentic because of what that means. It means showing your feelings. It means upsetting the people around you. It means being controversial, you know. But they're being controversial by cheating. They're being controversial by, you know, being someone that lies about being happy. Right, Gemini. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Gemini's highest good. How is Gemini feeling in this final week of February 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in, please? 3 cards. So this is how you're feeling, Gemini, first of all. What is that? The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands reversed. Okay, so you are struggling to make a choice, I think, between A or B at the moment. Struggling or refusing. Just don't know which direction to go in. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's the Queen of Wands because she's holding the wand there, look. I like that we've got like domestic cats there. So this is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands is someone very, very driven, very goal orientated. They're ambitious, they're fiery, they're passionate, they're confident, they can be arrogant, they can be very good looking, which is what creates the arrogance. So the Queen of Wands reversed could be someone who's feeling angry. You know, it could be that passion accentuated in the wrong direction, or you could be feeling a bit weak, a bit disempowered, a bit lackluster. That would fit more, to be honest, with this not knowing what direction to go in. You could be feeling quite flat at the moment and just think, well, how do I know what direction to go if I don't know what my goals are? So we need to create goals. We need to think about what we want in order to go for it and actuate it. Because the next step after the Two of Wands would be the Three of Wands, and that's taking action. Yeah, restless. So the Four of Swords is someone who's taking respite. They lie down, they lay down their swords, they take rest before battle. There's a refusal to do that, okay? So you got to clear your mind and take some time out in order to think about what your goals are, in order to then actuate them. So this is starting to make a lot of sense to me. And I think that you could be someone who's really busy, or your mood is low and it's really difficult to get focused and know what you want when you're so overwhelmed with day-to-day responsibilities. You know, when you're in the rat race, when you're experiencing illness, you can't focus, your head is literally fuzzy, your problem-solving skills are zero. You know, so there's something going on with you at the moment where you're just really lackluster. Now, the best way to get focused on what you want is to give yourself time to heal from illness or sadness or grief, and then go on a break, get out of the area, give yourself time away from your responsibilities around the house, give yourself time away from responsibilities for others, give yourself a literal different environment to be in for a while, and you will get focused. Another thing that you can do is, if you can't afford to go away or get on a nice day out, you can watch a movie. How you think and feel about so many things changes. Your whole perspectives on different things shift when you watch movies. You come out of that movie feeling totally invigorated because you've escaped mentally, you know. So especially a movie where it's like you're James Bond and you're in like different countries and exotic places, and you know, your mind needs to be stimulated. So some sort of escapism, very, very important. Let's see how your person, the one that's showing up for you, whether you're thinking about someone, currently dealing with them, or manifesting them in. The Judgment reversed. So this person is not hearing the call to action. When the Judgment card comes out, it's someone who's trying to raise the dead. They're trying to wake up the souls, okay, around. They're trying to cause action. you know, come on, like, we need to get going. This person is also stagnant, I would say, if I was going to reduce this down to a sentence. You're stagnant, and so is this person. Whoops, squash my cards. Let's get another one for Gemini's person, the one they're thinking about dealing with or manifesting in. The Sun card reversed, it's making them really down. They just feel so lackluster, so stagnant. There's nothing changing, there's nothing moving. They're also not, you know, they're not kind of like changing anything about their life either, though. They're in their own way, okay? So we've got the Nine of Swords reversed. They're starting to come out of this sense of fear and anxiety, possibly because it's just, they've realised it's like self-imposed. Okay, so blocks are starting to be removed for this person. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. Whoops. Right, we've got a big storyline here. Let's have a look. For the outcome, we've got the Nine of Cups reversed. So there's a deep sorrow and unhappiness, a lack of contentment. We've got the Tower reversed. I told you they're trying to avoid change that is inevitable. A Tower is a major arcana. You cannot avoid a Tower. That is the lesson, okay? If you try to avoid a Tower, the universe will bring it down. The landscape of this person's life is destined to change and they don't want it to. Got the Ace of Pentacles, a brand new beginning, some kind of level up. If you think of this as money, time and energy, there's about to be a huge amount of luck in terms of money, time and energy. A huge level up, so it would be like moving in together or getting a new job or relocating. That was such a weird noise. What was that? It sounded like a really squeaky bicycle brake or something. Got the windows open. Yeah, so this person, that makes sense, isn't it? There's something needs to change. They need to get out of the job that they're in or get a new job or move house if they hate where they live or change company or move to another country. Something. They're avoiding something and it's making them unhappy. It's making them discontented. If the Nine of Cups was upright, it would be having self-satisfaction, being contented. Okay? This person's unhappy, but they refuse to allow change. Some people will stay in a terrible workplace for like 15 years and they won't leave because they're like, I don't want to do an interview. I don't want to, you know, better the devil, you know, I'll just stay with this boss. You know, well, I've been here for a while and I've got my routine. No. This person needs to welcome change. Look, we've got the Major for Libra with the Justice reversed. There's a lack of justice here. What's this? The the Six of Cups. They're at the bottom there. It was blending in. The Six of Cups. So that's reversed. Was it reversed or was it upright? Oh, I'm so annoyed with myself now. Yeah, because I didn't know what the Roman numeral was till I turned it round. So the Six of Cups is a soulmate energy. Okay. Okay. Yeah. They're in a relationship that they don't want to be in. Or they're single and they want a relationship, but they're not doing anything to change. The Hanged Man reversed, refusing to see another point of view. Page of Pentacles reversed, not wanting to ask anyone out. Right. Okay, this person's unhappy. They're either unhappily single, but they're not asking anyone out, or they're unhappily in a relationship and they won't leave it. I feel like because we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like they're single, but they won't ask anyone out. And like, they're gonna like somehow meet you, and that's gonna be their tower. It'll be a good tower, but they'll have the shock of their life because they think that they can just keep to themselves and make themselves unhappy and lonely. Let's get 2 more for the outcome. Three of Pentacles reversed. This person really is like, no, I am not going to meet anyone. Four of Pentacles. The miser, that's reversed. Maybe they're spending money on themselves, thinking like, all I need is money. The Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, they're really like, wow. They're just like, nope, I'm going to walk along the street to the shops looking down at my feet. Or I'm going to jump in the car and I'll go through a drive-through and I'm not going to look at anyone. I'm not going to like be overly nice to anyone. It's like such a closed off energy. It's just like, no. I'm never going to meet anyone I don't want to. And that's it. I don't want any towers. Okay, they're really shut off. It's making them really lonely though, and it's making them really unhappy. They're ignoring this call to action to interact with others. One more for the outcome between Gemini and the one they're manifesting in, please. The Devil reversed. So, you know, not everyone's devil is obsession with another person. Their obsession could be remaining detached. They could be someone who's literally obsessed with the idea of like other people just being annoying or other people being an inconvenience, a relationship being an inconvenience, a relationship being a disaster, something that's never going to last. Or other people just bring you drama, they complicate things. You know, they could be a control freak. So they're getting free. In the outcome, they are going to get free of that perspective. And we have got the Nine of Swords there. So they must have been through something previously that's caused them to have that idea about love and relationships, like that it's too much work, other people only bring trouble, you know, they want autonomy, empty. The truth is that you simply don't feel fulfilled. It's worth the wait to find true happiness. So this person believes that, you know, like they should be almost permanently single and they're not screwing around with other people. They just don't want anyone else getting in the way of their routine because they've got stability as long as they have full control over their household, as long as they have full control over their work, as long as they have full control over their body, you know, and their eating patterns and their gym and their like, it's like strict routine. My phone battery is about to go, so I need to hurry up. But this is like an issue for them. Control freak. Achievable insight. Embrace practical steps towards clarity, bringing your goals within reach. So they're going to have to start loosening up. A practical step to making your life so solitary is to join clubs, isn't it? It's to invite people to spend time with you. It's to go on dating apps. It's to start going to events that you've been invited to. It's to do the opposite of whatever it is you've been doing, you know. I wouldn't necessarily recommend sharing accommodation with others, but if you need to move back in with family or someone that's tried and tested that you know you get along with, you know, move in with a sister or a brother or someone that you know it won't be a nightmare to live with them, basically. You could find someone that you could live with, you know, and rent from them and it could be fine, but getting back into community, getting back into society, shaking things up, relocating, you know, starting to look for other jobs, starting to open up to this idea of change is good. It's going to help this person, you know, like joining a course. So it doesn't have to be anything so permanent, but we've got to set the seeds of change. We've got to do that with some actions, you know, take a break, organise a holiday with a friend or something, anything, do you know what I mean? If you've got any little kids in a family, or the nicest thing to do is take them for a day out and it can shake you out of whatever, you know, crap you're in. Go on a roller coaster, do something to make yourself laugh, or do you know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at, don't you? This person needs to get themselves out of whatever they're in. The heart, love, charity and forgiveness, they need to find that ability to love and be charitable towards others again. My phone's about to go off. Okay, let's get you a time in. When is this person going to come into your life? Because they're showing up. It seems like you got the same advice, Gemini, because you seem like really like, you know, lacking goals at the moment, you don't know where your next direction is. When you're going to come into each other's life, I feel like it's going to be accidental to shake you both out of this.